Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to do a breakdown to a spec ad we did for Converse. So let's jump right into it. So first things first, what gear was used? We used the Sony FX3. For the bedroom scenes, we used the 28-75 Tamron, and for all the exterior shots, everything else, the Rokinon 18mm 2.8 lens. All right, so what we did is to create like this illusion that we're in the 90s nostalgia is we bought a bunch of props. So props are very, very important, very essential anytime you're doing any kind of spec work or any kind of client work. If you're able to get props, it would just enhance the visual aspect of it. And that's kind of what we did with this is we wanted to kind of show them that we're in the 90s, 80s nostalgia without telling them like, hey, this is supposed to be 90s, 80s. You know, we just wanted to show them like, this is that time frame. So we added the posters on there. We added like the little boombox speakers, the lava lamp, anything that kind of give you like that feel. We're in that area. We put it in here. Now, when it comes to all the lighting gear, so for this, these are all the lights we use. It is the Amaran 200XS. We use two Viltrox K60 tube lights. I think I said that right. And we use one newer panel, like the RGB panel. And the way we use these lights where we use the Amaran 200X, creating the blinds look. We attached it to a projector. We put on the little slide on it and it projected the blinds. I think intensity was like at 10-15%, something like that. And then we used one of the Viltrox tube lights on the side with the grid on it, kind of giving more motivational light to the actor. And then on the side of him, we had another tube light, same thing with the grid facing him. So that way when he stood up, there'll be a nice light on him, basically our key light. And then to kind of give an overall enhance of the room is we used one of the newer panels on the side. We put a diffuser over it. And I think we had like maybe like 3 or 5% just to kind of give an even spill all around. And then with all the other lights, it was very controlled. So that basically ends this scene. It was amazing. Shout out to the squad, everybody involved in this. Came out really good. I'm very, very happy with it. So moving on is we have the exterior shots where he's walking out and our panning in shot. These were very simple. Here's another thing is that whenever you're doing any kind of spec work or client work, if you are able to go the day prior or days prior, go out there, look at it, see how it's going to look at that time of day. There's many apps. I'll put the one on here that I use. And apps like this help you out. We were able to go out there a few days before and really scan and say, okay, cool. At this time, the sun's gonna be hitting. Therefore, that is our optimal time. You never really want to shoot where the sun's above you. It's gonna give you, harsh lights and all that. You always want to either shoot super early in the morning or cheat code. Shoot it after 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, it starts kind of come down, and then you're able to manipulate and shift the lighting around that. So definitely scout locations whenever you're able to. Now we're going into the bike scene. Now this bike scene was very, very fun. All we did is we attached a small rig Magic L arm, attached it to the braces, whatever they're called, attached to it there. We had done a few test shots prior to this, so we had an idea already how it was gonna look, but it was still scary, kind of camera just kind of just driving by on the bike like, yeah, if he falls or something, the game over. But anyways, it was all worth it because these shots came out amazing. I love the way it looked. We had a little bit of sound design in there with the little, you hearing the chains going and all that stuff. And then the last shot we're gonna go over is the ending shot. So same thing, when we were doing our scouting, we create a story where a friend got this pair of shoes and he wants to show it to his friends. I'm like, all right, cool. Back in the 90s, I remember we would always hang out convenience stores or go out to the park, go meet somewhere. Cell phones weren't around, so we couldn't text people. You just kind of knew like, all right, everybody's gonna be hanging there. We're just gonna meet there. And that's kind of the story we went with. Shots came in super simple. All we really have is a nice panning in shot as he's coming into the frame, pulling out to the side. And then we had another shot where I'm just kind of doing 360 coming around, revealing the shoe. But yeah, so that's kind of one of those things that whenever you're doing location scouting, look at every single aspect of a video. The more pre-production you put into it, the better outcome it's going to be. Because this, we all knew exactly what we were doing, how we were going to light it, what the movement were, everything about it. And it just made it so much easier, not only for the day of filming, but also the day of editing. When I edited this video, it was super easy because it was cut and dry, kind of like, all right, these are 5 shots for the intro. Here's 5 for a B-roll, 1 more B-roll shot, ending shot. It made it super simple. So I highly encourage you guys to do pre-production and scouting. That will save you so much time and effort. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely got more coming. If you have any questions or anything, comment down below. and I'll catch you guys in the next one.